Hey, what's up? Tomas here with Phonetic Spit and our new project, the Behind the Word series. First and foremost, I got to give a shout out to our sponsors, ASU School of Film, Dance, and Theater, and the Mesa Arts Center. The Behind the Word series is a sneak peek into the community and culture of spoken word poetry and its platform to be an agent of change. This month, we are honored to have our feature from Phoenix, Arizona, Tatum.
Hello, my name is Tatum. That's all I call myself. I was never in love with you, nor should I have claimed to be. I uttered the words and they came out aimlessly, mistakenly, and I'm sorry if you believe me. You were caught up and taking it back wasn't so easy, so I stuck with it, hoping that I could love you and maybe one day that I would grow to trust you and feelings I was falsely portraying would be real and one day we'd be equal when it comes to how we feel. But instead, I was in love with what you did in bed, the way you bit your lip and how you tilted your head when I would. See, the memories are coming back to me now. 5 words that I identify as: independent, creative, loyal, responsible, and compassionate. It was in my creative writing class in 12th grade, and my teacher signed me up for a competition. I tried to back out 1,000,000 times, and he didn't let me. So I had to perform at the competition. I got 3rd place, and that kind of kick-started everything for me. To me, it's liberating to stand on stage and control everyone's attention for about 3 minutes. No one's thinking about anything else. They have your full, undivided attention, and you're just invoking a whole bunch of different thoughts and feelings in them. The goals of my work, eventually I just want to be able to go on tour and do this for a living, quit my 9 to 5, and reach out to youth and different people and just inspire them in ways that other people have inspired me. In love with you? No. I was just in love with how it felt to think I was in love. But the feeling itself was something that I never knew of because the substance of our sentiment never did end up being that intimate. And yes, I'm admitting it. It was never exclusive. Nights turned into mornings and I was being elusive. I was abandoning, ignoring, and abusing the existence of us. I proclaimed the existence of me. When I was with another, I defiled the term we. See, this whole misunderstanding, it started with me. When I uttered those 3 words, I love. I'll just have an idea and the body of a poem will come to me first. And then I actually think of the opening line or the ending last, because to me, those are the most important parts of the poem, because you have to strike someone and get their attention. And then you want to leave someone with something so that they remember you. I feel like a poem is like a story. So when I feel like on this specific topic, I've completed the story, like this is it, there's nothing else for me to say, I've shared as much as I could share, that's when it's done. See, I can't even finish this sentence. That's how much these words are really a contradiction of what I'm really feeling. I can't even envision the true essence of love. Please get me the definition, because I always thought that love was the way we always make up after we argue so much, or the way you take me back like you always do. After I done got mad and put my hands on you, see, it was the way that I wiped away every single tear from your eye, but only after I broke you down and was the reason that you cried. That's when I realized that it was non-existent. At least between us, because we had no commitment. See, if I really would have loved you, I would have never caused you pain. I would have never cheated or attempted to play games. When you asked me where I've been, I could have easily explained, and the depth of what we had would still easily remain. My proudest moment was actually this past September at I think it was the 11th or 12th annual Welcome Black Poetry Explosion. Something about it just felt different when my name was called and going on to stage, the energy that the crowd gave me, and then while I was on stage, they were like saying the words with me and giving me just the energy that I've never got from any other crowd. You know, people are gonna accept or support you if you are truly genuine. You would trust me, but still check my Facebook messages. You could have a password to my phone because my text messages should never make you question how I feel about you, because the content of my conversation would mainly be about you. But see, that's not the case or the position that we're in, because we tried to fall in love without first becoming friends. I can't begin to love you without being in love with who I am. That's why I can't do a relationship, because I can't meet your demands. And see, I hope you understand, because although these words may hurt, it would have hurt you more if I would have tried to make it work, because I was never in love with you, nor should I have claimed to be. I uttered the words and they came out aimlessly, mistakenly, and I'm sorry if you believe me.